shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? Would the gladsome tidings be which inspire your heavenly song? Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Come to Bethlehem and see him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Nice.
I'm having trouble with timing, Adam.
Yeah, that's partial. There's a little bit of hiccups, Ty, with the flow of the tempo there, and just try to stay with the click. Always think about trying to be smooth with the playing, and there's just definitely less in this song than with Joy to the World. But I'm sure you feel it when it feels like it's like, oh, I didn't land where I needed to land there. Yeah, I always feel like this is a challenge for songs like these because the songs themselves are so like joy to the world, right? And always try to think of your playing almost like a dance, because it's always better for you to be behind the beat than it is for you to be ahead of it. And so when there's a song that's so driving, you almost have to kind of sway with it a little more to make sure that you're not going too fast or that you're not landing in the wrong spot. So we'll come back to Joy to the World. I think this one was fine. Just try to smooth out the tempo and the timing a little bit more. Okay? Yeah. And that was good. Yeah, we went down for that third verse for this one as well. That was perfect. Built up, stayed fast for all of it. That was good. Yeah, I don't think there was any other markers there. So yeah, just watch those hiccups there for the tempo, and we'll be good. This one's a little easier. It's a little bit draggier. I might even have you bring up the tempo just a little bit. But for this one, for Behold Our God, let's go ahead and have you stay out for verse 1. I'm going to have you stay out for the chorus, but if you want to do like a little entrance into the chorus with cymbals, that's totally cool. And then that instrumental that happens right after the chorus, stay out for that too. Maybe do a little cymbals, but come in on the second verse, okay? Come in with a light beat on the second verse, and then we'll build up to a strong chorus right after that. I'll talk you through it for sure. This one's a little more changes in dynamics. I'm also going to take out the bridge for this one too. Okay, so we'll go straight from verse 1 chorus instrumental, verse 2 chorus, and then we'll do instrumental 2. We're going to do that drop verse. Okay, the down verse of verse 3, building into the chorus again, and we'll go ahead and end with 2 choruses and a down chorus. All right. Let's do it. Who has held the oceans in his hands? Who has numbered every grain of sand? Kings and nations tremble at his voice, and all creation rises to rejoice. Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him. Then you can come in with the beat right here. Given counsel to the Lord, who can question any of his words? Who can teach the one who knows all things? And who can fathom all his wondrous deeds? Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him. And then bringing it down right here. Who has found the nails upon his hands, bearing all the guilt? Big build right here, okay? And God eternal, humble to the grave. Jesus, Savior, risen now to reign. Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him. Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore. Bringing it down. Him. Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him. Yeah. Okay, so that verse 3, we'll go ahead and do that verse 3 going into the chorus again, just real quick. For that one, yeah, when we go into God eternal, humble to the grave, it's half of verse 3, okay? The second half of verse 3, we'll go ahead and build up into a real strong chorus. And you caught on how big that chorus is going to be, right? So go ahead and lead with nothing too quick. Just go ahead and stay syncopated with us there on the hits. So it'll be that verse 3. Who has felt the nails upon his hands, bearing all the guilt of sinful man? And then a big dun, 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 dun. Oh, humble to the grave, Jesus, Savior, risen now to reign. Behold, and then we go right into the behold our God. So definitely enter into that with the cymbals to make that flow a little bit better. And then, yeah. And then go ahead and get big right there at the beginning of that chorus, okay? All right, let's try that out. Verse 3, if you want to drag it to right before that, and then we'll enter into that part. Oops. Verse 3 right here. And who has found the nails upon his hands, bearing all the guilt of sinful man? Right here. God eternal, humble to the grave, Jesus Savior, risen now to reign. Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King. Let's try that again, and maybe instead of going in with the ride, enter with the cymbals, but then go to like a sizzly open hi-hat. Yeah, something a little more controlled. And then if you really want to, you can go to that cymbal on the second time we do the chorus. But I think that'll just keep it from being a little too clanky as we enter into that. Let's try that out for verse 3 again, yeah. Who has felt the nails upon his hands, and who bearing all the guilt of sinful man? Right here. God eternal, humble to the grave, Jesus Savior, risen now to reign. Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him. Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him. Behold. Yeah, definitely better. Maybe even a little more control on that hi-hat for the first half, but that was a lot better. Yeah. It's good, and that's how we'll end too. We'll just do those two choruses and then drop out with a down chorus. Okay, let's go back to Joy to the World real quick. Okay, so keeping in mind with the tempo and timing, Ty, just that kind of dance with it. Try to sit behind the beat just a little bit more, and then use a little bit more dynamics too. So when I said you can play stronger, don't necessarily think that means that we're gonna go into like heavier cymbals and stuff. change, you know, when we do the MIDI plugins and stuff, you can change the velocity. So you're hitting the same thing, but you're changing the velocity, hitting it a little harder. So that's how I want you to play a little louder, a little more confidently and louder. So for verse 1, you can go to a closed hi-hat, but go ahead and keep a strong, you know, like going into Joy to the World. And then we'll build up for those interludes. And then even for verse 3, don't think of it as a down verse. Don't think of it as a down verse. Go ahead and move over to the toms for the third verse. It'll bring everything down a bit without any cymbals there. But go over to the toms, but still keep that same kind of driving velocity while you play, okay? This one, the whole time, we're going to keep it moving, okay? And then we'll also try that key change halftime beat if you want to do that. We'll try it right now, okay? Let's start from the top. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let all their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Toms. No more let sin and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow, far as the curse is found, far as the curse is found, far as the curse is found. He changed, and he rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. Go ahead and end with the cymbals there at the end, yeah. But really good, and I like that. Let's do, so what we did there, and what we'll go ahead and do again real quick, just to solidify it. We did a hit for verse 4 in the key change, and then you came in with some hits that were halftime there for truth and grace, and makes the nations prove, and then we went right back into the regular tempo for the glories of his righteousness, and we kept that for the end. I like that. Let's keep that. So that way it kind of keeps that same moving, driving feeling there for the end of the song. Let's keep that. Let's do that again. Let's go from the interlude that's right before that last verse, interlude right before that last verse. All right. He changed. And he rules the world with truth and grace and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness and wonders of his love and wonders of his love and wonders of his love. Yeah. There we go. We got it. Do you feel like you want to start that one from the top and go through it? All right, let's do a full run through that one time just so we get a good feel of it. And the nice thing is that the more locked in we are for this one, I think you'll be more locked in for that Angels We Have Heard on High one too. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Any other thing I want to say? I think we're good. All right, let's go from the top. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let all their songs employ him, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. No more let sin and sorrows reign, nor thorns infest the ground, 'cause he comes to make his blessings flow, far as the curse is found, far as the curse is found, far as the curse is found. And he rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. All right.
Only I'll end on 4 and not 3.
It's okay. Yeah. And on the 1. Yeah, and on the 1. It's all good. But that was good. That was a lot better. Flowed a lot better. Love it. Like it. I does Third Day do a version of Joy? I'm sure they do, because I can't play this song without feeling the temptation to go like joy to the world. Let every heart. It's like, yeah, so bad. Anyways, get coffee if you need it. Not you. But 10:27, and good job. Any questions about any of the songs? Feel good about it? Okay. Any questions? Because we can run through some if you need it. Feel okay? All right, good. All right, cool. And if you want to, you can always. Yeah, what's up? The second one? Okay, yeah, I'll be right there. You don't have to do it, but if you wanted to do it, maybe for the last verse, do something like and wonders of his. If you want to.
I got it. I was just doing that.
Okay. What's up? He's hiccuping. That's it. So don't worry. Stay with the click either way. Either way, it's gonna be fine. But definitely stay with the click. And he's not.